am LaMarsha Lewis. Let's talk. I want to play about a 24-second clip. It's of Meghan McCain's husband, Ben Donenech. He was on Fox on Fox News with some people, and he was discussing when our President Joe Biden had spoke to us not long ago, gave like a speaking to us, we the American people, and Ben Donenech was on there talking about it. I want to put this out here. Ben Donenech is a racist. There's no and, ifs, buts about it. Just like his wife, Meghan McCain. They are the perfect pair. She has a career and platform off her father, the late Senator John McCain, the McCain name, and because he's married to her, he's now also riding off of her coattail of that last famous name, McCain, that he's has a job or something with Fox News. We know his father worked in the Trump administration. He had his sister that worked in the Trump administration. He's always out there bashing people. He's just, like I say, he's a racist. He's a Trump supporter. And I say it again and again and again. Meghan McCain also is a Trump supporter. That is my belief. But let's listen to this clip. Let me see here. It's a 14-minute clip.
This is another garbage speech full of lies from a senile person who thinks that they're in charge of America, but actually isn't running anything. And I'm not going to pretend otherwise.
I thought that was so disrespectful. The Bidens is really why we have John and Cindy McCain. John McCain was with the Bidens, President Joe Biden and his wife. They were in Hawaii many, many, many years ago. This was after the late senator, when because as we know, he was a prisoner of war and all this. But they were all together, and he had basically, I guess, recognized, his eyes got fascinated on a lady and who happened to have been his widow, Cindy McCain. And it was said that it was Dr. Jill Biden. He said, well, go talk to her, go over and talk to her, start a conversation. He did, and as they would say, the rest is history. So, as I said, we know that the late senator and our now President Joe Biden have a very true friendship. He spoke at the late senator's funeral. He has been very supportive to the McCain family. He consoled Meghan McCain on national TV when she broke down crying a little after her father's diagnosis and being made known to we the people, the public, about her father having a brain cancer. He consoled her. And for her husband to go on and call President Biden sit down and to say a person to act like he's running something. Let's listen to this again. Just listen.
This is another garbage speech full of lies from a senile person who thinks that they're in charge of America, but actually isn't running anything. And I'm not going to pretend otherwise. This is another garbage speech full of lies from a senile person who thinks that they're in charge of America, but actually isn't running anything. And
I mean, he called the President of the United States senile. Again, he knows the history because, again, Dr. Jill Biden was the one that told the late senator to start their conversation. He and Cindy are married, and they had 3 kids and adopted a child. That's where his wife comes from. And he's calling him senile. Then he said from a person that thinks he's running the country. FYI, he's running the country. He's the president. See, that's that implication of still supporting the big lie, as if like President Biden isn't the president or like I said, supporting the lie that Trump won the election when we know that's just pure BS. Like, how could you? And then, Meghan, you okay with this? Your husband is dissing, like I say, President Biden, when you once had said on TV, if he were to ever run for president, you would be screwed. But I don't believe you supported him, because not once did you actually say, like, or endorse like your mother did, that I, Meghan McCain, endorse, or I, Meghan McCain, am supporting Joe Biden for the nomination of president. Not once did I hear that from you. And then how Meghan is constantly bashing him almost every day. And again, this man consoled her on national TV. This man has been a part of her family, her father's friend for years. Like I said, it's because of he and his wife, more so his wife, that introduced her parents. And like I said, and from them getting married, and the results of their 3 children, plus the adopted daughter, Bridget. I dare you, Ben Donenech, and looking like the Barney man from the paper towels and that red, black plaid shirt. Oh my gosh, come on. Do better, dude. And you want to try and come and bash President Biden? That just can't. We're not having that. He's not senile, and he is running the country, and he is the president of the United States. You owe an apology. You owe an apology to the president, because that was very disrespectful. But again, as I said at the beginning of this, Ben Donenech is a racist. His wife, Meghan McCain, is a racist. And many other people in the Republican Party are just that. They're racist. They're racist. I'm LaMarsha Lewis. Let's talk.